What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a brand new video. Excuse the haircut. I'm long overdue a haircut. I've been mega busy, so I haven't had a chance to do it. I'm going to be getting a haircut today. Today is a new video. It's probably the biggest video that I've done since I started the channel. As you can probably tell, we're not in the garage. The reason for that is because we have actually relocated. So today's video, I'm going to show you around the premises, show you what we've got, why we've moved here. Probably a lot of you may be surprised as to why I've taken on something like this. It's a bit unusual, but yeah, I'm excited. It's time to take it to the next level, get a bigger premises because we was very restricted with regards to the space that we had before. There is pros and cons of taking on this premises, just like any other place that you take on when you move to a bigger premises. There are pros and cons. So yeah, I'm excited. Today's video, like I said, I'm going to show you around the premises. I'm going to explain as to why we've decided to take this premises on. Explain what needs doing, because quite a lot of work does still need to be done here. We've not moved in fully yet. We haven't moved in at all yet. We're still I've taken over the premises, but we haven't brought any of our stuff down. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for this. This is going to be something big, something new, something, you know, something big for the channel, something to look forward to. We can just take it to the next level, because I found that where we was before, we was very limited, very limited as to what we could do. We could only comfortably work on 2 cars at one time, and the problem is taxing a vehicle. You know, it does add up. And if you buy a vehicle from the auction, you can't tax it straight away. So once the vehicle's done, you're sort of sitting on these 2 vehicles, or however many you've got. Space was very limited. So today I'm going to explain that that is no longer a problem. So let's get into it. Let's show you around the premises. Here it is, my new yard. Started with the groundworks. I'll put a video in of what it looked like before. So we're just in the process of putting some type 1 down, recycled type 1, just to make it a bit more solid. We're still sort of just finishing it off. That's what we're doing today. But yeah, you've got massive space here. We're going to put some sheeting over there so you can't see there. We're going to fence from there to there off, and then around here, got the tour around here. Then from around here, we're going to fence off along there and along there. I've already put some aggregate down there, so we're already on the case. We've got this container. I think it's a 40-foot container, 40-yard container. It's a 40-something container. That's all I know. It does need a bit of decorating. It's a bit run down. You can see obviously the lights, you know, they're non-existent. We haven't actually got electric in here at the moment. We've got a fuse board up there. We're gonna have some power run into that, so we'll have all sockets, all lighting. We're not gonna go overboard with the decorating. We're just gonna tidy it up because it's quite dirty. There used to be, if I remember correctly, there used to be benches all along here. So the plan with this is to paint it over this side. We're going to have a desk in that corner, just so I can sort of advertise parts, look, see what's about. Sort of this is going to be where we're going to be working from as a business. So we're sort of going to have a desk there. We've got some benches here. Most importantly, in the winter, we've got radiators both sides. There's one down there. Let me go right to the back here, and you can sort of get an idea of the size that we're dealing with. So all the stuff that we don't want to rust, basically, because yeah, we're outside now, but it's going to work because I'm going to get a temporary roof put in. Temporary, but it's permanent. It's going to be like a sort of scaffold roof going from there to there, and it'll come out sort of to around where the door is. So all this space under here will be under roof. It will be enclosed in, and then I'm going to get some lights put in as well. So obviously in the winter, it's going to obviously be quite dark out there. So we're going to get some lights put in, just obviously when we're working in the winter, we can sort of see what we're doing. Self-explanatory. We've got a fridge. does need a good clean up, but we've got a fridge, we've got a bin, you know, we're already off to a great start. So what we're doing today is we're sorting out the grounds. I've put this fencing up here. We're going to close that off, block that off. I've put this Harris fencing round temporarily, but we are working on a budget to start with. I don't want to plough loads of money into this straight away. I need to get into a order where I can operate from, and then as the business grows, we can get some more permanent fencing, some more secure fencing, maybe some hoarding around with some gates, just to sort of make it a little bit more secure. So yeah, I'm excited for this. It's coming along slowly but surely. I'm doing this sort of over a weekend. I borrowed a digger, scrape it all. I'm just sort of levelling it out, raking it all across, whacking it down. I did do a little bit of time lapse, but for some reason the film stopped recording. So we can fit 9 vehicles in, which means that we can be working on 3 vehicles under roof. We can have six vehicles that we're selling or that we've got ready to come in to work on. We've just got bigger space, we've got more space. I don't have to worry about where I'm keeping the vehicles, taxing them, keeping them scattered locally to where I'm working, on the road, keep checking on them to make sure they're okay. Secure here. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, this is the start of the next chapter of Salvage Diaries. It's not perfect, but I'll make it perfect. You know, I'll make it what I want it to be. We're gonna have power in here, we're gonna have lighting. There is a water source not too far from here, which we can use. So yeah, it's really exciting. I'm looking forward to just sort of cracking on, bringing you guys loads more content. Finally, because you know, it's like I said, it's been a bit of stop-start with where we've been. It's very restricted as to what we can do. We're waiting, and I've got the insignia in at the moment. I was waiting for them to be painted. Those took a couple of weeks. It's like, what content can I put out? You know, so we can crack on. If we're waiting for parts on one vehicle, if we're waiting for parts to be painted on one vehicle, we can be cracking on with another vehicle. So it makes sense to me. You know, sometimes you've got to take a risk, and this one will pay off. We're currently working on the ground, getting that all leveled off. So let me just show you what it's looking like at the moment. I've whacker plated that down. It's a little bit uneven, not too fussed about that. I need to whack it down a little bit more because it's a little bit, it's not fully compact, and then we can move on to this. Okay, here we have it. It's not amazing, but it's enough for what we want it for. There's a few sort of areas where there's sort of big stones, but they'll get filled in at a later date. So the next job will be just to fence that off, like I said earlier, fence around there off, and yeah, then we can start by properly moving in, and just cracking on. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you think it's worthwhile going this route, or would you do it different? I'd be interested to hear your thoughts in the comments section. Do let me know.